Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Can you see me all right? So, thank you all so much for coming to this lovely spring edition of Hennessy's Great Baking Show. Unfortunately, usually we have this really nice DSLR that's able to get more of my kitchen, but because we were having some technical difficulties, so sorry about that. We are just over here, and then I'm gonna have my partner kind of like move us around the kitchen. But I'm really excited that you all are here, and you're going to be like at this lovely spring edition of the show. By the way, I want to do a special thank you to my friend Andraste, who not only got me a machete, which I can now use for butternut squashes and coconuts. It's over there. I haven't opened it up yet because it's a giant knife. But she also got me this lovely what is this called? It's like that ring petticoat thing. So this actually like really made my dress look really nice. I made this myself. It kind of looked like crap the first time I like tried it on, and I had to like make some adjustments. But I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get to wear this again. But it's perfect for spring. My concept behind this show is so I had a poll on my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I post drag stuff and like a trauma post. Why were my parents so mean to me? Anyway, so yeah, my Twitter is at Hennessy. It's like Hennessy, but like Hun with an U. It's like at Hennessy. And I made a poll asking people for this show, would you rather see me cook or bake something weird or tasty? And not surprisingly, a majority said weird, but a lot of people also voted tasty. I think it started being like 55 for weird, and then later it was like 64 when the poll was coming to a close. And so I'm like, why not both? Why not yummy and weird? And so today I am baking with plants. We are making things with lavender. We're making things with dandelion. I was really excited because I got into foraging at one point. And so, I've just been running around my neighborhood clipping things and stealing things from, just kidding, not from people's yards. We did rob a church today, though. They have these like lovely lavender things. Where'd it go? Can't find where I put my lavender. Drink! That's the drinking game we play. Oh, it's right over here. I put it in my, like, vegan ice jar. But, yeah, they have some lavender growing. Apparently... Oh, wow, I dropped it. Apparently, lavender just grows all around this area. And I lived in LA, so you would get, like, the allergies from spring, all the pollen, but none of the flowers. But now I'm in the East Bay. Everything's just blooming. It's great. So I thought there were dandelions growing in my little complex. I was going to shoot myself pulling out the dandelions and uprooting everything. Just going to look at your comments really quick. Yes, melons. 5-second rule, that's right. Hi, Interrobang, good to see you. But I was going to pull out the dandelions and then clean them from, like, all the dog shit or whatever was on them. Hopefully, I texted my landlord. I was like, pesticides? Are there pesticides? She didn't respond. Anyway, but it turns out, I actually found out there are dandelion lookalikes. There's one called cat's ear, and there's another one called something else I forget. But I found out what's growing there isn't dandelion, it's cat's ear. Because it's, like, dandelion only has one, like, sprout, and then the stem is, like, hollow. So you can cut it, and then some, like, some liquid comes out. But then, if the stem is, like, really firm, and there's multiple, like, dandelion sprouting from the same plant, that's actually cat's ear, and it's edible. Everything that looks like dandelion is edible, but it's probably not going to make for a great salad. So I was like, oh, darn, I can't show you all like me plucking dandelions from literally it's like right outside. I live in this apartment complex, and then there's like, just really nice like gardening landscaping, so they just plant flowers and stuff like that. So I guess they're not dandelions. I mean, there might be some dandelions like in there, but not the ones that I like saw. But anyway, so we got store-bought dandelion for y'all to make a salad. It still counts. They still plucked these somewhere. I didn't know they would be this big. But yeah, cat's ear has like rounded leaves, and these are like, spiky. So if they're spiky, that's good. But if they're really spiky, that's actually another plant. So if they're super spiky, that's not dandelion. If they're only mildly spiky, that's dandelion. Anyway, so before I start, we have like 2 lovely performers, but I just want to debrief a little bit for all of you new people and people that have been following with my Instagram, because these past few months have been shit. They've been like bad. There's been like violence. My job was like I decided to not do Hennessy's Great Baking Show last month because I had to focus on getting the fuck away from my job because they were just working me like they were just being unreasonable, like, texting me at 7 a.m. What? Like, no, that's when I sleep. 7 a.m. on a Saturday, by the way. That's when I sleep and I'm recuperating from all the bullshit that happened during the week. So, and then a bunch of like, shootings and stuff, and I had to deal with like this whole social media thing where unfortunately there was like a really racist video that went out on Polysexual, and then luckily we've patched things up. The performers have issued apologies, which one of the apologies I'm kind of more than the other one. But the important thing is that the Polysexual hosts, Mikey and Ma, have made up for it. They've had a fundraiser last night that I was actually part of, and then they've raised $500 to $950 for Stop Asian Hate. But there's just been a lot of stuff going on, so I'm just gonna read more comments. Yes, hello. So I just want to have a good time. We're gonna make spring things, and we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna watch some drag. I will be showing you all also a lovely drag number that I did. So if you missed it on some other shows that it was on, it is now here for you all. But anyway, so what are we going to be making? We're going to be making 3 things today. The Dandelion Salad, which should be really easy to make. We're going to make Lavender Chai tea, and we're going to make Lavender Muffins. So these latter 2 recipes are ones that I've kind of experimented and developed myself. And actually, you can have the recipe also here. I don't know if they're going to moderate it. And actually, maybe I can do this. Hold up. Ooh, muffin. Okay, I don't know if the Media Meltdown folks are here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, check out the recipe here. So this is actually on my blog, so you all can follow along with me if you have all the ingredients. Yeah, so basically we're gonna make lavender blueberry muffins. They're really yummy. I'm gonna be walking you all through this. So yeah, feel free to check out my blog. There's even a little video that you can check out. And if you scroll down later with me, there's also the chai recipe lower on my website, and you can see me literally like plucking the lavender from my church. So that's really fun. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's go and make these lavender muffins. So Eddie, can you bring them over here? So you're going to need a stand mixer for this. You're also going to need like a muffin tin, and then I have these like muffin holders right here, but I think you can do it without, but these are nice. And then you're going to want to prepare to make 6 to 8 of these. If it's 8, it's going to be on the smaller size. 6, it's going to be on the larger size. So just be prepared for that. So I have a few things that I'm kind of getting ready, but I'm going to walk you all through it. There's a few things in preparation. First of all, you're going to take your egg and you're going to crack it into the spout right over here. I'm trying to like do this in a way that y'all can still see it. Whoop! Here we go. All right, so that's your egg. And then you're going to take 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna be ambitious and just guesstimate it of vanilla extract, and you're gonna. Whoop, is that a teaspoon? Hopefully. Okay. And now you're going to whisk it together. So this is going to be your egg mixture. So you're going to have an egg mixture. You're going to have sour cream. You're going to have a flour mixture. And you're going to have a sugar mixture. So just get this all nice and ready. And then you'll set it aside. So now let's get ready for, I think the really fun part is the sugar mixture. So you're going to want to have 1/2 cup of sugar. And then you're going to want 2 teaspoons worth of lavender. So the last time I did it, the muffins were delicious. Eddie ate all of them, which means he got to do my dishes. But yeah, it was really good, but I want more of the lavender. So I'm going to increase the amount from like, I think I used like 1 of these, which translates maybe like 1 teaspoon. I'm going to, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon. So I'm going to use 2 of these now. Yay! Okay. So I have the sugar here, And yes, so drinking game. If I struggle to find something, if something falls on the ground, if things just kaput in my face, like that one time I spilled flour over my work laptop, which I no longer have because at the moment I no longer have a job. But I have a job starting next week! Yay! So yeah, I'm just free right now. But yeah, if anything crazy happens, you can go and drink whatever drink you're drinking. I will grab myself a drink in a bit once I like have a few thingies arranged. All right, so this is 1/4 cup of sugar. Ooh, and then this is another 1/4. So you're gonna want 1/2 cup of sugar. And then what I'm gonna do now, which I didn't do earlier, but I realized this is a good idea. I'm taking my little mini food processor down. Is I'm gonna process the sugar. So this will actually turn the sugar into super fine sugar, and then I'm gonna process it with the lavender. So this will kind of mix the sugar with the lavender, and that's gonna bring the lavender essence into the muffins so we can taste it more. So I'm just gonna really quickly. Oh, and you're gonna want to make sure to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. All right. So we're gonna pour the sugar in here. Let me just plug this in. If I can get this in, all right. Okay, and let's see. So here is a lavender sprout, and what I'm gonna do is basically, I'm just gonna not the flowers, but like these little buds right over here. I don't know if you can. I'm trying to show you all. It's like, can y'all see? Yeah, it's like these little buds are the things you want. So I'm just gonna put like a stem of these inside. This is actually a pretty big stem, so I'm going to try and guesstimate about 2 tablespoons, but if you want to be a little bit more careful, I think baking's supposed to be a lot more exact, but there are some things that you can kind of get away with more. Lavender is actually not one of those things because you don't want to overpower things, but it's more like powerful with lavender extract and not fresh lavender. I think it's like dried lavender is more powerful than fresh lavender. And then lavender extract is more powerful than all of those because if you accidentally use a tablespoon rather than a teaspoon of lavender extract, that shit is strong. So I don't have lavender extract, so I will be using these fresh lavenders. And if you want to be on the extra careful side, it's also good to probably like give these a quick rinse. But I didn't because I live life on the I don't even know what I'm quoting. I'm just wild. Woo! Okay. Is that 2 tablespoons worth? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's add a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Oh, that's an easier way to get them out. Okay, that seems like a lot. So now we're going to go ahead and just process this really quickly. So exciting. Huh. Is it not breaking up? Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and sniff this. This looks really pretty now. There's like a mix of like flower and lavender in here. That smells like lavender. Okay, all right. I think we got it. Now, hopefully that's not too overpowering. Yes, living life on the edge. Or for Weird Al, living in the fridge. Congratulations on the new job. I really hope they will never text me 7 a.m. on a Saturday before. And I work in social media. I understand sometimes there are like outages and stuff. But like this place will like, they're just like, so now we're a $1 billion company instead of a $1 million company. So I know today is Father's Day on a Sunday, but can you quickly update our social media on all of the channels to say we're a $1 billion company? And I'm like about to throw my phone across the room, like, this can wait until Monday. It's just a frustrating, it's frustrating. I like gave my little exit interview, and I was like, if y'all continue the way you're going, you will have no more employees left. I said that in my most professional, like, controlled way, but yes. Hi, Venus. It is so great to have you. Venus has lavender is a key flavor of Coca-Cola. Whoa! I need to process that. Venus was on the show before and has made a really amazing number for us. So it's good to see you again. And yeah, so this is our sugar mixture. And now we're going to create our flour mixture together. So we're going to put this off to the side over here. Not this anymore. So let's just put her away. Okay. Actually, baby, can you give me that that stand after all? Okay. I'm wondering if I can make this work. So I can like be facing you all. Usually I would just have this on like a stack of books precariously, but I can't see it. I'm wondering if I should get a few books. Can you hand me a stack of books, baby? Luckily we don't have anything that's like really, like I'm not gonna be chopping butternut squashes anymore, because one time I did that with a knife and then the butternut squash like fell down and it rolled away. And of course I reused it because that's who I am. Oh, is that a bug? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I guess that's what happens when you use like forged items.
Is this enough?
Yeah, that's good. Everyone say thanks, Eddie. Eddie's my partner. All right, cool. So we're going to have this right over here. And now let's make our flour mixture. So on the original recipe, it wants you basically to, when you're using the stand mixer, it wants you to feed like the flour mixture half and half. So you like process, put in half, process, put in half. I would say just put it in slowly, you know, like less directions if it's not absolutely imperative. These are these are like blueberry lavender muffins. It's not like, you know, a chiffon cake meringue, so I feel like it's okay for things to get a little bit messy. But for this recipe, basically what you're going to need is you're going to want 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, and you're just going to want a little 1/4 thing of salt. So we're just going to go ahead and get that for you all ready together. This recipe actually comes together really fast. Oh, I actually didn't realize I still have a 1/4 cup thingy in here. Oops. So that's 1/4 cup. And this is 1 cup. Alrighty. And we're gonna get one. Oops. Wait, was it 1/2 or 1/4? Yeah, sorry, it's 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. So obviously you're gonna want these muffins to rise, and then you're gonna want 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. So that's just like a little bit less of this. And then you're going to want your salt. So before I would be scrambling for everything, and then people would have to be drinking nonstop while I'm like forgetting things. But this time I was a little bit prepared because I've had a little bit more time since I was kind of like offloading everything for my job. I was still doing quite a bit of work, but I've had a little bit more time, thank goodness. So, right, here's the salt. And then, so you're just going to want to whisk this together as best as you can, but everything's going to kind of be mixed in once you're in the, once you're putting things in the stand mixer, so kind of just doing a lazy job over here. Thanks, Eddie! Aw, Eddie does his typical face. Also, is Baby there? Are you referring to, Baby the cook? I don't know, not Baby, just Baby. Baby as in my cat or baby as in the drag performer? Because I don't think the drag performer is probably on the stream at the moment. But thank you so much, Regina, for mentioning that my watermelon dress is cute. I made it! It took forever. It wasn't that great when I first did it, but I'm actually like really happy that it's kind of, I got it to like look like something. Like, whoa! Anyway, we're almost done. Now we're just going to go ahead and move over to the stand mixer part. So, you're going to take the butter, sugar mixture, and lemon zest over to your stand mixer bowl. Quick thing about the lemon zest, I prepared this beforehand so I wouldn't be scrambling for you all. But you basically just want to take your lemon and make sure that you have 1 tablespoon's worth. This is one of the things where if you add too much, it will actually overpower everything because lemon is really strong. So you don't want to have more than 1 tablespoon's worth. So this is pretty good. So I guess what I zested was fine. But yes, we're going to go ahead and now move everything into the stand mixer. And hopefully I can just show you all the best that I can. I think maybe if we can put the laptop here and then I can show you all over here. What do you think?
Let's see.
Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of moving really quick. But you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter. Hopefully this is at room temperature.
Should I put the books too, or just?
Maybe a few of the books, yeah. So, butter, oops, not the wrapper. Butter goes in here. And then the sugar mixture. So, alright, yeah, I think you all can see. Great, awesome. We're making this work. Now the beautiful sugar mixture that we have created here, that goes all inside too. Okay. And you're just going to want to use the regular paddle attachment. Now, if you don't have a stand mixer, you can actually just do this in a regular bowl with, with like a hand mixer, and you can also do it by hand too. The book just basically was like, now put it in your stand mixer, and luckily I have one, mostly because the books I kept using, especially, I don't know, in the UK, maybe they just all have stand mixers. They're just like, put it in your stand mixer, and I was like, I guess I'm buying a stand mixer, so I got one on sale. But yeah, this is totally possible to do in another way, like by hand or something. It'll just take a little bit more extra time, and, you know, I like to save time. So, yeah. Okay, add your lemon zest. So, lemon zest goes in here. And, just checking. And then the egg mixture. Oh, actually, no. So then we're going to mix it a little bit, and then we're going to add our egg mixture over here. So let's just quickly go ahead and let's just mix it in on low. Ooh, I smell lavender. I wish I could bring you all here, but it's just, the butter is slowly getting chopped up and it's mixing with the sugars and stuff. Ooh. That lavender is really strong. I hope I didn't put in too much, but we'll find out. Oh, that smells great. I'm smelling the, well, not the vanilla, I guess. I'm smelling lavender right now. I'm smelling that sugar. I'm smelling the butter. I'm smelling the lemon. Really good smells coming out of this right now. So you kind of just want to get that all nice and fluffy. And then you're going to add, okay, yeah, so you're going to want to get it all nice and fluffy, about like 1 minute to 2 minutes. You're mixing it at this speed. And then you're going to go add in your egg mixture and just kind of like mix it until everything's like all mixed in. Yeah. If you all would like to see me make anything else in the future, feel free to let me know. I'm curious about what we can do for next month, which will be May. So it'll still be spring. It'll probably be like a general theme. But yeah, do let me know. And that is looking pretty fluffy right now. I'm going to go ahead and add the egg mixture here. We're just going to let her mix in for a little bit. And after that, you're going to add your sour cream and your flour mixture. So the sour cream, you're going to want 1/3 cup. And it says for you to add it like in halves again, but again, I think it's fine if you just like add it in really carefully. Okay, that is looking really mixed in. Let me just and so let me just carefully hang on with this. Sift in, add a little bit of the flour mixture over here. Woo. Alrighty. Cool. Alright. And I'm just gonna add in all of the sour cream. I feel like it's probably fine. What? Alright, here we go. How's it doing? Great. It's doing great. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the other flour mixture in here. And you just want it to be just incorporated. So you don't have to mix it for like a super long time or anything. Yeah, low speed until just incorporated. And for the blueberries, you're going to want to have, hopefully y'all can hear me. For the blueberries, you're going to want to have 3/4 cups. So this is 3/4 cup. Wash them and then dry them, all that jazz. I'm going to quickly grab a silicone scraper so I can like scrape down the sides. Where did it go? Okay, drink, ding. So yeah, because I can't. Okay, this one works. All right, here we go. So it's just a little bit of sour cream that's stuck on the sides. So always good to scrape because you don't want to like waste any of the ingredients. I think it's good. Did I add everything? All of the flour and stuff. Okay, yeah, so it is good, and I will attempt to bring you all in so that you can go ahead and see what this looks like. Whoa, actually, can you see from that? Hold up. We're just gonna, this is my laptop. Wow, so pretty. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're just gonna carefully fold in the blueberries, and what folding in means is rather than just like, and potentially like bursting the blueberries, you're just gonna try and make sure that they get, you know, kind of like folded in with the flour as best as you can. So I'm gonna drop this in here. And here we go. Oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. And one tip for, I guess, making these muffins is I find that an ice cream scoop works really well in terms of putting them in their like little cup holders over here. And I think you can get these at like any grocery store, whatnot. I got these at Farmer Joe's. Yeah, so I find that really helpful. So that's just a pro tip because this is a pretty sticky mixture. So sometimes it's hard for, you know, it to throwing it in there. So here's my ice cream scoop. I'm just gonna try and grab this knife here, and I don't want to waste any bits. I'm gonna try and get as much as this off as possible. Oh. When I was doing it the last time, I just like used my fingers. But y'all don't need to see that. So, all right, I think we're good to go. So, oh baby, can you move the camera again? We're gonna go over here.
Back to where? How?
Mm-hmm.
Just like this?
Yeah. Oh.
Or what do you mean?
Okay, actually, I guess this is fine. Sure. Y'all can stare at my tibbies. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and spoon her in. Woo! Good. So this is how I do it. I just get in there. There we go. Oh, okay, crap. And it doesn't have to look perfect. It's all going to kind of like blend in when it's in the oven. So don't worry too much about that. Just, you know, do your best as with everything. Oh, no! No, don't fall. This didn't even happen the first time I made these. Oh God, no, stop. Okay. All right. here. By the way, you all, I am actually in another show this evening. It's going to be the Monster Show, and it's a mukbang theme. I submitted an older number, but thank you so much, Kai Kai B. Michaels, if you're still on the stream, for asking me to do the show, because I love that. I love it whenever people shout out my show and just mention, or know that I just, like, love food, that I have a cooking/baking show, and do have quite a few food numbers, which is great. Woo! Alright. So this time we don't have any commercials. The only reason being I ran out of time to download them. But we do have 3 lovely numbers for you all. One of them is mine. So once I go ahead and put these in the oven, I will be showing you all my number. I filmed it over at Golden Gate Park, and it is a lovely number. It's all in Mandarin, so I had to kind of like teach myself Mandarin again and just like, yeah, record that whole number. And oh my god, I'm just like sweating so hard right now. Okay. Hi all. I'm just gonna try and, it's so hard doing this with one hand. Come on, I need to get the rest of it in. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do 7 of these little cupcake things, because yeah, the rest are pretty filled. Okay, we make our own rules here. Let me just scrape this. There's always like one cupcake that like is the kind of what's it called? Like runt cupcake. It's the one without any blueberries, because you're like, oh, come on, I don't want to waste anything. Let's just get the rest of the batter in there. But we have no blueberry in here, so I can just get her in there. All right. Yeah, and I think that's good. Oh my god, there's still a lot more batter, and I'm trying to like angstily put it back in here. Okay. I need to move on from this. And then one thing that you can do to just add that kind of extra like mouthfeel and topping to these lovely muffins is you can sprinkle this mixture over them. And I have it ready from last time. This is just sugar and nutmeg. So you can sprinkle just like a sugar and nutmeg mixture over them. Right over here. And it'll actually make it taste really good. I'd like to kind of experiment with this. It's not really a topping, but I mean, it is pretty cool. So see if, like, you know, you can put other things over here that'll make it taste really good. And just because I'm feeling a little bit fancy, I'm going to go ahead back to my cup of lavender, and let's just put some of the flowers on there. Woo! Why not? They're going to probably burn up in the oven, but that's okay. See what happens. Aw, y'all, my cat's just like sitting in the chair, like over here, just chilling with the rest of the family over here. Her name is Peanut Butter, and she's the member of the family, and she meows a lot, so sometimes you'll hear her like screaming for attention in the background, like that's her sound. All right, and we're good to go. So these 7 lovely muffins, lavender blueberry muffins, they're going to go into the oven right now for about 20 minutes 20 to 30 minutes, but, you know, check after 20 and then see if they kind of spring back. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of cleanup, preparing for our next recipe. And in the meantime, you all can go ahead and see my lovely drag number. And then you want to put it kind of on the bottom. Wait, hold up. Yeah, let's pull it back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you want to put it on the lower bottom rung, you know, like how they have racks in the oven, and then you can put it in the middle or the top, you want to put it on the bottom. All right, I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you for dealing with the last minute technical difficulties. But anyway, I was able to go ahead and chop the delicious dandelion greens over here. So now that they are chopped and clean, I'm going to go ahead and put them in here to prepare our salad. And then pretty much we're going to move right into making the tea, the chai tea, and hopefully we can just have everything ready at the same time so we can have our little taste test. But yeah, so I have this lovely recipe book. There's this, basically this lovely old grandmother, unfortunately she's passed now, named Clara Canucciati, and then she basically is a woman who grew up during the Great Depression, so she has lots of recipes that are literally things that she ate during the Great Depression that her mom made, and I think this book is really cool, so I got it online, and this recipe in particular is called the Dandelion Salad. So you need 5 cups of dandelion leaves cleaned. I'm going to kind of guesstimate this, but this is a lot of dandelion leaves, y'all. 2 teaspoons olive oil, juice of 1 lemon, and salt and pepper. And we actually already have everything over here, and it's pretty simple. You just put it all over here, and then you just toss it. So we're going to add this olive oil over here. That's about 2 teaspoons. Add the pepper. Oh, that was a lot of pepper. Oh well. The dandelion actually has kind of like this like fresh, but sometimes like bittery taste. I've actually never had dandelion. This is what I read. So I think it's kind of like arugula. So that's why it's better to have it when it's like fresh and green. The more kind of olive color it gets, the less fresh it's going to be. But yeah, the pepperiness, I think, brings out the pepperiness of it. And then the last thing is just, ooh, where'd my other lemon go? I had another lemon. Oh, well. All right, so juice of, did it say 1 lemon, or was it like 1 teaspoon or something? Let me just see. Okay. Juice of 1 lemon. Okay, that is a lot of juice. So we're just going to go ahead and squeeze this over here. And if you all want, you can also add, like, you know, baby tomatoes. I'm trying to think what else would be good here. Maybe cranberries, almonds, things to make it good. But in the sake of authenticity, I am going to make it exactly as Claire recommends, so I can see kind of like what the original is supposed to taste like. And then we can go ahead and, like, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and, because I'm out of utensils, I'm just going to mix this with my hands over here. And then we're going to set it aside for the chai tea, and then we're going to taste everything all together. So thank you all again if you've been sticking this far. I can't wait to just have this lovely, like, little taste test of the lavender muffins and lavender chai and this dandelion salad over here. So that was super simple, super, super simple. So we're going to go ahead and put it off to the side here. And now I'm going to bring you all over to the stove where we're going to make our delicious chai tea. So this is kind of, I guess, an interesting plug, but someone reached out to me a while ago and said, hey, do you want to go ahead and blog for this new startup that is actually incubated by Google, so it has a little bit of a chance of actually becoming something. But I mean, Google Plus was also incubated by Google, and we know what happened there. It's kind of like a ripoff of TikTok, but it's like for hobbyists and stuff like that. And it's called Tangy. It's actually in one of the links I sent you all. Oh yeah, let me drop the chai link ding into the chat. Let me just see if someone got that, and if not, I will go ahead and... Hi, Seashells. So great to have you here. Hello, John Get Bent. Good to meet you, too. So, yeah, this is the recipe right over here, and if you actually go ahead and look on that link, you can see my little Tangy video. Tangy is the app where you basically, you can put cooking, makeup, crafting, and it's, I guess the CEO is this sweet lady called Coco. She's this, like, sweet, peppy Chinese lady. And so they asked me to, like, make 10 videos for them. I get paid, like, a really small amount. But I've actually been doing pretty well, and this video is really popular on there. I think part of the reason why is there's a huge Indian kind of audience over there, and they all like type really nice things about the videos. It might just be because, I mean, I thought actually it was because they wanted me to go ahead and check out their channels, but a lot of them seem more like users than creators. But anyway, in short, this is the recipe that I created there, and is also made with lavender and everything. Let me just actually go ahead and shift us. Oh my god, I just dropped drink! My cat got so scared. She's like, rah! She like jumped away. Oh, more books are falling. Ah, finish your drink.
No.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Eddie once burned my cooking book, Joy of Cooking, on the stove because he I'm gonna bring it up every single time because he, like, you know, turned on the wrong thing, and my book caught on fire. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've cut my hand once, but only once, which is good because I'm, like, afraid of blood. So, like, I almost started blacking out. Yes, this is the book that Eddie burned. My Joy of Cooking book. But, you know what? In all of my times, I have never almost started a fire. Never even close almost started a fire. So I can gladly say that.
Well, who put a book on the stove?
Maybe you should check before you start turning on the electric... Whatever. I'm just gonna pull up the...
your sash is falling.
Oh, it's on the ground? Oh, it fell. It can be on the ground. It needs a rest. We all need a rest after what happened. Pina's back. She wants attention again. How many shots is that? Maybe 2. I know, I don't even measure. Joy of Cooking, the book. It's a really fun book. They also have some crazy, like, Jell-O recipes if you'd like to try them. My good friend Matt Horn is making a lot of them right now. Yeah. So, alright. Let me just go ahead and run you all through the recipe. I'm like, I have to look up the details to my own recipes because I have mild ADHD, but I just don't have, like, you know where people, like, where, like, servers, they're like, okay, all right, you want hash brown, then eggs, and then Coke, and then coffee, and then she wants, like, eggs, but, like, just the whites. I can't keep any of that in my brain, so I have to keep looking at my own recipes. But you're going to want to start with 1.5 cup water on medium heat. And see, look, I'm very carefully looking at which one corresponds to the heat. Eddie! Okay, so, well, this one's covered with flour, but let me just...
They asked for kitty cam.
Kitty cam? Kitty cam! Kitty cam!
Let me do it real quick. Where is she?
Ask and you shall receive. Can you hand me the purified water? Thank you. Kitty cam! I know, Pina deserves the attention. Except maybe not at 5 a.m. when she likes to wake me up. So yeah, 1 and 1/2 cup here. Alright. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add sugar, tea bags, and I have this chai masala mix that is made up of green cardamom pods, black pepper, and let me see what else it's made out of. Cloves and ginger. I had, like, a small container over here, and I can't find it. I don't know where it went, but I assume most people usually don't have this ready, so I'm just going to make it without, and we're going to see how it turns out. So, for the chai tea, you can use pretty much any chai. Originally, the recipe, this is adapted from a book I have. It says to use, basically, I think, 1.5 teaspoons of loose leaf chai, but I thought it would just be easier just to use basically 2 chai tea bags, which is basically kind of what it corresponds to. So this is organic masala chai, but really you can use any sort of chai. Yes. I realize we're going to have to wait for this to get hot. So for this lovely chai tea that we're making, again, you're going to want to have 1.5 cups of boiling water. You're going to add the two tea bags, and you're going to want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, if you want it to be very lightly sweet, you can go ahead and skip this step because we are going to add a little bit of honey later. And you're just going to go ahead and heat this up for about 8 minutes. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and add either your choice of almond milk. You can use regular milk. I'm going to be using oat milk this time. And then that's when you mix in the lovely little lavender buds. And then everything's going to get strained out in the end. So I'm waiting for an additional 6 minutes for this to kind of cook.
She was meowing earlier and now she's getting the pets.
Anyway, so, oops, don't burn that. I'm nearly done, but I can go ahead now and add the 2 cups of almond milk. If I can find where my cups are. Where are my cups? Okay. That timer is just letting me know that it's been cooking for 8 minutes. Okay, here we go. And by the way, you can see the muffins are done over here, so they are cooling. Ooh, my hands are like really slippery from the olive oil. There we go. All right. And now you're going to want to also have 1 teaspoon of the lavender buds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. Our puns a buy thing, I feel called out, but it's accurate. And yes, I love just like, I feel like a lot of drag numbers, it's kind of like us connecting with our like preteen self, because I mean, I think most of us probably couldn't do drag back then, but I wasn't even allowed to wear black. I wasn't even allowed to wear nail polish. My parents were extremely like, I don't think they were calling me a slut in Chinese, but they were like, you will be a bad woman if you wear a clip in your hair. I kid you not, a clip. I could not wear like a clamshell clip in my hair. And I don't know, it wasn't even like a you're a sinner thing. It was just like people are gonna look at you in a bad way. And I was fucking like 11 to 14 at that age. It was ridiculous. So drag is a lot of like that connecting with us. So I think that's good. More! Let's add more. I have 1 more left. Okay. Or actually I have a little bit more left. But let's go ahead and on this. So my sister has like this, she loves puns. Her name is Ellen, and then she has this like channel called Ineligible, like intelligible but ineligible. And then she used to have another blog called Puntastic. And her and like my other queer friends are just like trolling me, and I'm just like, stop with the puns. I hate it. You know, I sometimes can appreciate a good pun. But if it's just like, I don't know, it can be. I'm like, stop. Okay, I keep smelling that because I'm like trying to see if it's coming up. Okay, so we're gonna have this go to a rolling boil, and then I said to basically taste the tea, add honey if desired, and that's pretty much it. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting a step? I do know that I'm missing the chai mix, which kind of adds everything here, but you know what? I'm gonna be a little fancy for a moment. I'm gonna be a little fancy because I think I have some ginger, and I do have honey. So we're gonna add a little bit of honey in here. This is like a regular part of the steps, but ginger is just one of those things that you can kind of like add, and it'll make the tea taste kind of like, you know, fresher and gingery. But sometimes it's kind of like a hassle, so I don't always do it. So let me just grab ginger from my fridge. If I can find it. Drink. I either don't have ginger or I'm just too lazy to try and find it right now. So I'll let you decide which one it is. But I think this needs to cook for, I think I'm going to cheat because I would normally like let this cook for like about another like 10 minutes more. But it's, I don't know. I'm just gonna cheat. But then that basically means we will come to the end of the show, and then we're gonna have our taste test with the muffin, with the salad, and with the tea. And then, yeah, so that will be really amazing. Most comedy in Spanish are puns and wordplay, so that's what I grew up with. I absolutely love that. By the way, if you all are someone I know, but I can't tell who you are based off your handle, I apologize. I mean, I shouldn't apologize for that, but I just want to say I recognize you. Not even a clip to make a moral judgment. I talk about this a lot on my channel, but like my parents were like, they're like not really. It's hard to say your parents weren't good people, but I just like, because they say like once you're an adult and you have kids, you'll understand. But as an adult, I'm just like why? Why didn't my sister have a mattress? Why didn't she sleep on a bed frame? Why? Let me think. What else? I don't know. There's just a lot of really messed up things. Like why didn't you buy me pet food for my fish? Why did I have to starve? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because I'll just keep going. Anyway, if you want to see more trauma, head to my Twitter. Just kidding. Well, not actually, just kidding. But I think if I wore shorts, I would be considered fast. Oh man, that is a whole other conversation in itself. And then also just the way that like bodies are policed based off things that you can't control, such as like weight and such as like breast size. It's just absolutely ridiculous because it doesn't mean anything. Bodies are just bodies, and all bodies are good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I will just double check to see if anyone has requested a song. If not, I will be doing the cutoff soon. I'll give y'all one more minute to decide, but then after that, I'm going to cut it off. But yeah, if y'all have any other ideas for what you'd like me to do, let me know. In terms of like future shows and stuff, I'm pretty open for next month. This was really fun. I was struggling to figure out a theme, and then I was just like, spring. So I was really excited to kind of figure that out for this month. I'm just going to try a taste test with this just to see how it's doing. Oh, that's good. Baby, try this. That's good. It's really sweet.
Is it hot?
It's not that hot. Oh, she's ready. Oh, she's ready. All right. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the requests, and we're gonna go ahead and strain this. So I think what I'm gonna do is yeah, tell me, what is it? Did you all hear that? She cried. She do a scram. This is the last drink you all drink because I can't find a container to pour it into, and I don't want it to spill. Oh man. Okay, 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pour the pot into another pot. So here's the pot. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and strain it. And then I'm gonna go pour it into a cup right over here. So here we go. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and have our little taste test. So, oops. So this is for the drink. If I can carefully, this might actually be the last drink if I spill this. Oh, I did it. There we go. And this drink, by the way, it's also really good iced. So go ahead and if you like let it sit to room temperature. You can also have it iced and enjoy it like that. Ooh, this is really hot. I'm gonna put it over here. Now for the salad, we're going to just get some of it over here. I feel like this is the wild card. This is the one thing that I'm like, I don't know, is it gonna be good? And then we're gonna finish it off with our lovely muffin. All right. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. You know what? Let me just give me 1 second. I gotta take a picture of these muffins. Oh, shoot. I gotta take pictures of these muffins first. For my blog post. All right. Here we go. This is a delicious little muffin. So here we go for the taste test. I'm gonna take a bite out of the muffin. Ooh. Ooh, it's still pretty hot. I get the lavender this time. I didn't in the first bite. The lavender is there. Oops. I wish y'all could taste this with me. I mean, this is good. I kind of like want it for myself, but interesting. There's less lemon this time, but you have the delicious blueberry and just a hint of lavender. I think this one maybe in particular, it maybe isn't as sweet as the batch I had last time. It's still very good. The sour cream makes it all nice and soft and fluffy. Just going for the salad. Tasty olive oil. It's very simple. It's just like a bunch of greens. I wouldn't say this is bland, but this is definitely, like, this is the most bare bones of a salad, I think, because if you added cranberries, baby tomatoes, I'm trying to think, I don't know, maybe like cooked butternut squash or something, it would be perfect. But since this is just greens, it's kind of just, you know, it's not bad, it's not amazing, but it is a salad, and the texture of these dandelions are really nice. I like that. Okay, great. So, I mean, it'd be a lot just to eat, like, a whole plate of this, but it's good for you, and you can. So, let's finish it off with the, I don't know why I chose this cup for it. I'm just, like, grabbing this here and trying to sip it. The tea is good. It's not overly sweet. It tastes like chai. I think I might actually like it better without the chai mix. So this was kind of like interesting. I definitely taste the lavender in there. But the honey really stands out too. So honey, lavender, chai tea. And if you all want to make a vegan version of that, the muffins, it would take a lot of changes to make it vegan. This dandelion salad is completely vegan, but this is actually really easy to make it vegan. All you have to do is sub the honey for maple syrup or agave sweetener or something else. I almost called it vegan, like a vegan lavender chai tea, and I was like, shit. Honey isn't vegan for most vegans, so I like had to change it last minute. But you all, this is really amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this meal with my partner. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, I think that my stream, my chat just refreshed, so I think I like lost if anyone said any messages. Hey baby, can you see if anyone said anything recently?
No, I had to restart it too.
Oh! What happened? Did I lose connection? Okay.
No, I mean it seems fine.
Okay, alright. Sorry. It says I'm reconnecting to chat, so I'm like, I want to see your guys' like responses and stuff like that. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will come back next time. Pay the cover if you haven't already. I think in the future I'd like to do some drawings, or if there's a way to just get people to try some of the additional things that I've made, that would be super cool. Why does it still say that it's like still refreshing for me, which is weird. I want to see people's comments.
These
Oh!
popped up. But...
Okay, thank you. That looks great. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for streaming. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I'm going to go ahead and go to the end screen right now. Thank you, everyone who tipped. What are you laughing at, Eddie?
Oh, and Terabang.
Oh, what did Interrobang say? We just said we want cheese. What kind of cheese? What kind of cheese? Okay. Tell me below.
They're probably just joking.
Vegan cheese? Mac and cheese? All right. Thank you all. I'll see you all next time.